Welcome back. If high calories and carbs are stopping you from enjoying the ultimate tailgating experience, this segment is for you. Claire Monroe joins us from Weight Watchers with tips to keep you fit while watching the game. Good morning.
Good morning.
Claire, so welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've got a lot of stuff here as usual.
Yes.
First things first, one of my weaknesses during football season are chips and dip. I cannot get away from chips and dip. But what's the healthy alternative for chips and dip?
We have a great dip that we are going to make this morning. Okay. We're going to show everybody how to put it together. Super simple. You know the spinach artichoke dip that everybody loves. That's all gooey. Yeah. Well, what we're going to do is renovate that a little bit and make it a spinach and feta dip. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going to take spinach that we've just cooked down. It started out as about 4 cups of spinach, believe it or not. And then into that, we are going to stir about a 1/4 cup of feta cheese. You're going to get tons of flavor without adding a lot of fat and calories that way.
Okay.
And then we take reduced fat cream cheese. Reduced fat, not even the fat-free stuff, just some reduced fat. We stir that in, and then we get some fat-free sour cream.
Okay.
We put all this in here. It actually works best if you do it in a blender or a food processor, but I know we would have a hard time talking over that. So we wanted just to show everybody, we put some green onion in there because it's always good to, give it a little zing. Lemon juice, salt and pepper, and then what you come up with, show everybody, is
looks really good.
Yeah, and then you can do it with pita chips, you can do it with fresh veggies, so that way you can munch, but it's pretty guilt-free. I mean, you can't eat the whole bowl of it, but it's pretty guilt-free.
Okay,
and it's a great way to get that chip and dip fix.
Sounds good. Now, something else you have here, it looks like a Philly cheese steak.
It's a Philly cheese steak, exactly.
Okay.
Again, simple renovations just to make it better for you. Instead of using a really fatty cut of meat, we've used a really lean flank steak. We've just sauteed that right in the pan with some nonstick spray, so that way you're not using all the oil that the traditional version does. We've still got the caramelized onions. We put reduced fat cheese, which still melts and still tastes like cheese. And then we're serving it in, instead of a giant sub roll, we're serving it actually in a reduced calorie hot dog bun. So you build in a little portion control, but you still get all those good flavors that you enjoy.
Now my problem with that is I like all the condiments. So I would want mayonnaise, and I would want to throw on maybe some mushrooms and some peppers and some tomatoes and you know what, peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, bring them on. Okay. They're guilt-free. All you've got to do, just saute them up in your pan. Maybe a teaspoon of olive oil is all you need, and you're going to get some great flavor. You'll actually bulk that sandwich up even more, and zero guilt with all those veggies. But I'd probably have to stay away from the french fries, right?
Portion control. Okay. Portion control. Okay, and you can always do some jalapeno poppers like these.
Those look really good.
Really quickly. The traditional jalapeno poppers are full of ooey gooey cheese, and then they're deep fried. Ours are still full of ooey gooey cheese. Okay. Okay. We've used reduced fat cheddar. We've used reduced fat cream cheese, and we have put in just a little bit of fat-free mayonnaise. Okay. So it's super, super thick and creamy in there. And then instead of deep frying, we roll those, we just coat them a little bit with egg substitute, like egg beaters, and then in crushed up corn flakes.
Oh.
That's the breading that's on there. I know. And so then you bake them in the oven. You still get a great crunch. And oh my gosh, they smell so good when they're cooking and they come out and they're hot and bubbly.
Oh, yum.
They're yum.
So now, is this just a pepper cut in half?
You just take your jalapeno, you cut it in half, get the seeds out. Okay. Be careful, don't wipe your eyes after you do that.
Or maybe use some latex gloves if you're going to do that.
Exactly.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to grab one of these real quick.
Kyle's just going to have a little breakfast for us.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
We appreciate it. And for all things Weight Watchers, you can visit their website. That's weightwatchers.com.